Libra, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading. We are doing the next 72 hours. Ooh, I'm not reading for the next 72 hours, but we are going to see what is going on with you in the next 72 hours. This will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. I am going to jump right in. While I am shuffling, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It shows me that you like the content. Let's see what we have for Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72 hours. That's a bunch. Ooh, guys, I'm excited. So we've got a lot going on in the planets right now. It's pretty intense. This week is going to be super intense as well. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That's 72 hours. This video is timeless. So whenever you do click on it, the messages are for you. All right, let's see what's going on. We got quite a few. Let's see. Crown chakra, I see a breakthrough. That's exciting. Wisdom, obstacles, and challenges. Ooh, I see. So, first off, we have the crown chakra. So, I am seeing a connection with understanding here. So, we have, first card out, the crown chakra. So, I see a new level of understanding coming for you, Libra. A breakthrough of sorts. There's a consistency of purple that I see going on here. We have wisdom next. And we have obstacles and challenges. So as you can see, we do have purple being a main color here. If you've been attracted to that color, there's something there for you. There's something there for you. I don't know if it's just a moment of going with it or not, but there's something that purple has for you. Along with that, I see that there's a beautiful light being shown on things that you've already learned but haven't necessarily seen. Like, it's like the subconscious took notes, kept them as lessons, and you didn't really realize that they were back there. And there may be some obstacles and challenges that come about within the next 72 hours that are going to shed light on the wisdom that you've gained throughout this amazing connection, this breakthrough. Libra, when this happens on a personal level, there is a ripple effect that happens thereafter. And this happens with the people that are surrounding you and the events that surround that moment of enlightenment. I see. Oh my goodness. So look at what we're getting out of here, Libra. Wow. So first off, heartache and loss. Crown chakra is crowning it here. Telling me that there is movement from being let down. Looking down on yourself because of lack of action from other people, or action in the wrong direction, or directed in the wrong area. There is nothing that anybody can say that will make what happened to you okay. But that is what God's Spirit is here for. Is to love us in a way that we don't even know how to love ourselves. And they have offered you a breakthrough. Thank you, God. Oh, let's take a second. Thank you for the breakthrough. The waiting game is over. There was a pause while you were here. Clearly, duh, right? There is going to be a pause in your actual life surrounding what's back here, sitting, looming. The waiting game, being crowned by wisdom. You had to go through it. You couldn't get over it. You couldn't go under it. You had to go through it. The obstacles and challenges, I feel, are here to show you your wisdom, because sometimes it's difficult to get out of the shadow period. When you do any sort of shadow work, it's very important that you really create a strong foundation before you even decide to go that route, so that way you know how to get back when you go into the basement. Right? Kind of leaving yourself a trail, like a little trail to lead yourself back up the stairs. But I think even your journey back up is what's going to be really helpful in regards to assessing the wisdom that you already possess. So let's go ahead and get some clarification here. Oh my goodness. Do we have any clarification for Libra for the next 72 hours? This wisdom is really going to reflect in your daily life as well, though. Clearly. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Anything else? Do you have anything else for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72? Duh. Oh. Favorite card of the deck. Favorite card of the deck out. Oh my goodness. Wow. Talk about a change, Libra. I don't know. Clearly, it is either Mercury going direct. It's got to be Mercury going direct because Mars isn't direct yet. And I know we're about to go through like a super slow period before it goes direct. But before Mars goes into its slow period, within these next 72 hours, I can see some major changes, some major movements going on. And these decisions that you're making are literally things that you've been thinking about or that you've been wanting for quite a while. Yo, okay, so check it out. First off, we've got the Fool. The Fool and Death, actually, we'll go ahead and give them both over to the Crown Chakra and heartache and loss. So what that's telling me, not only is there a brand new process starting, where you're able to turn your back on the pain and the old processes, the old ways of considering things, of thinking of things, of understanding them, so on and so forth, right? Because that can go on for ages. It's not just the process of moving forward from that. It's how you dealt with it that dictates how you move forward now, right? How did you deal with the heartache and loss? How did you deal with the death of the process of losing a part of you? Whether that happened emotionally, psychologically, maybe some part of your like memory or something where you had to release and allowed the process of death to come to allow you to therefore reach the process of, even if it's beginning stages of enlightenment. Feels good. It feels good. Enlightenment feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Ooh, I bet it does, Libra. I bet it does. Okay, so then with the waiting game and wisdom, we have this movement that I was telling you about. I said we're no longer waiting anymore. Now there's movement. There's a light shining directly on that purple cloak and that book that you have, that red power book. wisdom is power, and especially for you, especially in the next 72 hours. Why? Because I think that there's a new, not new. It's moreover like a continuation of what you've already began. And you could be getting shots of wisdom, like little releases of, little spurts and little releases of wisdom tucked away in your mind. And that could really lead you. Look, his back is facing away in both cards here. You know, you see that there's a looking to the future. They're both looking this way over to the Eight of Wands, you know. And even here with Death and the Fool, before you can even look the other way, before you can even accept the enlightenment that you've received, there is an acceptance of death before you can turn your back on it. We've got Knight of Swords and Queen of Cups, which is two polarities, I would say. Knight of Swords, very active, very ready to go in and save someone. Whereas the Queen of Cups is sitting on her island alone. And if somebody's going to go and try and swim to her, she's not going to throw out a life jacket or a lifeboat or a life tubey thing or whatever they're called. You know, she's not Captain Saba, you know, whereas the Knight of Swords is. So seeing that in the middle of shadow and obstacles and challenges makes me feel like there's going to be a decision for you here. What is your decision? Are you going to decide to, just jump the gun and try and save someone? Or are you going to, you know, kind of get it together, emotionally stabilize yourself, and then make a decision from there? Now, let's go ahead and see what your advice is for the next 72 hours, Libra. Sorry about my pup, you guys. He gets super active around this time of night. All right, let's see. Ooh, we've got 3. I'm so excited. Okay, first off, Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So what this is telling me is that if you have been feeling alone, if you've been feeling distant or disregarded, you are not. You are being watched very closely. And now that you have this enlightenment, you are going to receive the benefits of everything that you've gone through. Trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? So if you've been getting those little insights or those little ideas or those little, oh, and how funny that it comes right here. Very appropriate. If you've been feeling like going on a journey, if you've been feeling like moving in a direction, it's coming from somewhere, and I think that it is your counsel. Here at the end with Knight of Swords and Queen of Cups, obstacles and challenges, we've got take a break. Now, I do feel like that is very appropriate for this. If you do feel a little bit overwhelmed with a decision on how to be, maybe you shouldn't make a decision. And maybe you should kind of take a step back and release and remove yourself from the situation altogether, just to kind of gather yourself up and then, you know, move on to what comes next, right? Make a decision on how to assess and how to go about the situation. Libra, those are your messages. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so excited to have you. If you guys made it to the end, I love you. And also please comment a crystal ball emoji. Those are my favorite. All right, love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.